Hello everyone, this is the SBB. I welcome you to an LP of Nier. And I understand what must be going through your mind right now. Blue Badger, you haven't completed your other projects yet. What are you doing, you crazy fool? But to that I have to say I'm sorry. As you may have heard in recent videos, I have recently lost a parent of mine. And she died quite young, and I've been very melancholy about it all. It's been very touching and led me to a lot of thoughts about family, love, death, and all those very terribly difficult emotions. And I felt it would be all but fitting to play a game that is all about these qualities, about the people we love and what we do to protect them. And this is for me, my mother and my family. I know that sounds really corny and you should never take these things very seriously, but please understand that this is a personal choice. Nier will be updated quite slowly because I feel that I have the need to do this 100%, and the game videos will be divided into story portions and side quest portions due to its very action JRPG nature. The game Nier was actually spun off of Drakengard for the PS2, which was released in 2003. When there was 5 endings to the game, and ending E leads into the world of Nier, which is thought to be the joke ending, or the poor ending. A dragon appears in the end of Drakengard and spreads an unknown disease upon the world. And then we move upon the world of Nier Gestalt, and we will be getting into that very shortly. It was released in the US, JP, and EU in April 2010, made by Yoko Taro, and made by Cavia, who was then absorbed into AQ Interactive after Nier was pretty much completed. They said, fuck you, we don't want you anymore. And with that came a very mixed perception of what Cavia really is. A lot of people have a mixed reception for their poor visuals, uses of grey and brown, and for repetitive gameplay also, which I won't lie, this game has a lot of that. But the thing is that they focus on what's strong. The emotionally touching story, and all the things that can come together to really immerse you in a situation where you play Nier, a barbarian father, against the world to protect your daughter from an awful plague, just wiping out everything. It's just quite what I feel is fitting for the moment. As for that, you do understand that Nier is hard to understand at first. They intentionally hide a lot of the details from you, so if you don't understand what's going on, feel free to be like, what the fuck, because I was too. Nier was also released in 2 different versions, Nier Gestalt and Nier Replicant. Nier Gestalt is what we'll be playing today, and the only difference between the 2 games is the main protagonist and their relationship to a significant character, Yona. In Nier Gestalt, she is your daughter, Yona, and you seek to protect her. In Replicant, you are her brother and also seek to protect her, but the relationships are slightly different. Replicant was only released in Japan because of the fact that it would appeal to more of a Japanese audience more than anything. And for this, I don't really blame them. They can have that, but I think we really dodged a bullet as the EU and US versions gained the father character, which, even though people thought it was completely silly and ridiculous, I relate much more to a father character than I do to some sissy bitch-ass pretty boy. Fuck him. We are playing Nier Gestalt.
Vice! You dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace! How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
Confused yet? Well, I sure was when I started this game. This game really speaks to me, in a way that you cannot imagine. In a far-off place, where I am not the Super Blue Badger. In a different universe. Yes. So, let's start a new game, and we'll be playing it on normal for now, because I actually have no idea how hard difficulty really is, but to the Japanese, that's a little too hard for my liking. Besides, we're doing this mostly for the story anyway. Though it doesn't really tell you, the main protagonist's name is actually Nier. Unfortunately, I actually put my name in my previous playthrough of this game, so everyone was yelling out in this really emotional cutscene going, "Badger! Badger!" So, yeah, we don't need that. Oh well. Set your name as Nier? Yes. Cute little icon there. Reminds you what you're fighting for.
Goddamn.
Before long, we're already introduced to the enemies of the games. These monsters are known as Shades. And obviously this is the tutorial level, as it always is. L2 to defend and square to attack, easy enough.
Damn monsters! I'll kill you all! You alright, Yuna?
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. It'll stop in a second. I promise. If the monsters hear me, are they gonna come back for me?
I won't let them hurt you, Yuna. I promise. You need to eat something. Stay here. Stay hidden. I'll be right back. Yona.
Yeah?
Don't touch that book. Not ever. Do you hear me?
Yes, Dad.
Yes, we know how to evade. So as the combat, it's pretty linear, pretty simple.
There's so many of them. They just keep coming.
And you can also charge your weapon, I believe. Actually, it doesn't seem like it's available with the iron pipe.
Stay away from Yona.
And as they just keep coming, they're more of like a senseless horde.
I need more power. I need to protect Yona. Stay away from my daughter.
And now we can use Dark Hand. This little bit of a tutorial level gives us the introduction to the magic of the game. And as you charge it, you can charge up the amount of fists that you can build up at any one given time. And for the sake of tutorial purposes, they give you pretty much infinite amount of magic. Which I can live with. Level 2. What else have we got to fight?
You're all going to die. You'll never take Yona from me. This is the power.
So now that we have the power to charge our weapons, we are given a much more deeper variety of attacks to use upon this oncoming horde of monsters. And I know it all seems so grim and dark and very serious now, but there'll be time for chuckles later. This is all setting up the prologue and the story of the world of Nier, which is also quite, well, usually quite dark. But for now, you just need to enjoy the infinite amount of power we've just gotten from the grimoire. Dark Execution. When using magic spells like Dark Execution, that can have quite a long setup time. If you get struck in the time that you are setting it up, it will be cancelled. As for now, there isn't really much to say about the story. It's hard to understand. But actually, I'd like to take a moment. The iron pipe upon our back actually has a story tied to it. Level 1, May 21st, without a year. All the money is gone because of the food inflation, because of the war. A lot of injured people helped me out at the church. And Yona is slimming down. I want to get her something good to eat. There are all these like little tiny stories and segments attached to every weapon in a developer's book known as the Grimoire Nier. This was only released in Japan with the limited edition version of Nier Replicant, as it is mostly geared towards that side of the story, with Nier being the younger brother character. Dark Lance is one of the more useful weapons in the game, as it slows down time dramatically and also gives you a rapid spray of lances to really just knock down a wide array of enemies at once. Also quite powerful, possibly one of the most powerful attacks you have. We'll be learning the magic a little bit more in depth at a later point, but not for now. But for now, all you're sought to do is just to whack on enemies and just get a feel for the controls. And I just nearly broke my nail on the square button. That was a terrible idea. This is quite painful now. Don't I sound like a girl? But all the ladies know how painful breaking a nail is, yeah? Everything might seem very easy and very straightforward for now, but I assure you it gets a little bit trickier later on. The game has a slightly Shadow of the Colossus feel with some of the monsters that you get in this game. Most boss battles are quite straightforward. They have a simple pattern of attacks and you just abuse that. You take a moment to observe, think, and just strike back. But normally it's just safer to sit back and just throw lances at them. Every time you defeat an enemy, one of the attack gauges show up. When fighting against large enemies, attack gauges will appear on specific parts of their bodies. Destroys those parts within the time limit to defeat the enemy. And generally, Dark Lance is a good one to use because it slows down time. And with that, the fight is over. Also, he walks very awkwardly. Look at that strut. Walks like a woman. Anyway, let's go check on the daughter. Almost forgot about her.
Yona, talk to me.
Dad, are you all right?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
That's good. Oh, look. I found this while you were gone.
A cookie? Hey, that's your favorite.
Here. We can split it, okay?
No, you take it.
Dad, no. You need to eat something.
All right. Give me the small half.
No. Come on, Dad. You're bigger than me. You have to eat to
Yona? Yona!
Oh no. I dropped the cookie. I didn't mean to. You've always been the one helping me.
Yona! What have you done?
So so I wanted to.
No! Yona! Yona! We need help. We need help! Please, anyone! Help! Help us! Yona. All right, I'm off.
Question. Are you even more confused?
Dad? Hey, Dad. You want to hear about the crazy dream I had last night? See, I was in it, and you were in it too, and we were riding around on this huge pink cloud, and then...
Yona, I'm sorry. I have to go. You can tell me when I get back.
Oh, wait. Can you get me a book while you're out?
Sure. Now stay here and rest. We can't have your cough coming back.
1,312 years in the future. And where the hell are we? Those can be answered in another episode of Nier Gestalt. And, well, I suppose this is it for the first episode. I'll be updating this slowly but regularly, and with 100% in mind. I'll see you on the next episode, Badger Recruits. I hope you enjoyed it.